Right, for our first problems on trigonometry, these are just going to be some easy ones where we can kind of figure out what sine, cosine, and tangent are and unlock the mystery of the wonderful word SOHCAHTOA. And it's 3 syllables. So the first triangle I have is 40 degrees, and of the two bases, we have the opposite base and the hypotenuse. So which of the syllables of SOHCAHTOA has an opposite and a hypotenuse? Well, it's a sine. So sine, well, what do we put inside the sine? Well, sines consume, sine as well as cosine and tangent, they consume an angle and give us a ratio of sides. So it's going to consume 40 degrees, and it's going to give us the opposite over hypotenuse. So 4 over x. Now to solve for x, we can cross multiply, we can move diagonally across the equals sign. So x equals 4 over sine of 40 degrees. Now make sure your calculator is in degree mode, because this is a degree measurement. And this will give you 6.22 centimeters, which is the proper unit. For this next one, we have the angle in a different location. It doesn't change very much. We just have to think adjacent, opposite, hypotenuse. Well, x here is adjacent to the angle in question. So that's an A. And then hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. Hypotenuse is 12 miles. So we have an A and an H. That's a cosine. So we have cosine of 15 degrees is equal to, well, what ratio? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is x, hypotenuse is 12. So cross multiply, and we have x equals 12 cosine of 15 degrees, which our calculator will tell us is 11.591 miles. Okay, for this last problem, we've got tangent, because we've got the angle adjacent and opposite. There's an opposite and an adjacent. So tangent, again, trigonometric functions consume angles and return ratios of sides. So this one consumes 63 degrees and returns the opposite, so 3, over the adjacent, which is x. Now we solve this much like we solved for sine, by multiplying across and dividing. X is equal to 3 divided by tangent of 63 degrees, which our calculator will tell us is 1.53